What up, homies? This is my girl Genevieve.
What's up?
And I'm Baker with WakenMake, and today we're gonna do our first ever TakenMake video where we take one thing and make it into something way cooler. So we are getting super stoked because next month we're heading down to Costa Rica for
Envision Festival.
Yeah!
Yeah.
So today we're going to show you how to make a really cool fanny pack out of an old pair of pants in 3 easy steps. Step 1. Cut it up. Step 2. You gotta jazz it up. Step 3, rock that shit.
Okay, so before we get started, we've got one essential tip.
For optimal creation inspiration, it's recommended that you drink champagne and listen to music at high volumes at all times. So the actual fanny pack will be made from an old pair of pants that I never wear anymore. Then, to jazz it up, I'm going to use material from this old dress that I also never wear anymore. I cut it in half a while back thinking I could wear each part a couple of different ways, but honestly, I never wear that either, and I really love the sparkly material, so it will be perfect to jazz up my fanny pack. So you'll be needing a pair of pants or shorts with pockets that zip up or button, and preferably belt loops as well. You'll be needing a pair of scissors and a glue gun. No sewing necessary. Then, of course, whatever other materials you want to jazz it up with. So first, you want to cut the pant legs off right below the crotch and set that material aside because we can use it later. So I'm a right-hipped fanny pack rocker, so I'm gonna keep the right back pocket intact. So go ahead and start cutting from the front and cut it right above the zipper and below the belt loops. I cut the front pocket out, but I leave the pocket seam in place and follow it all the way down. Now I'm gonna do the same thing with the other side, but I'm also going to cut out the back pocket on the left side because I don't really need both, although that's just personal preference. Try to leave any unused material intact because you can use it later to decorate other things. So at this point, you have a perfectly functional fanny pack. You could just trim it up a little bit and you're good to go. But I always prefer to go the extra mile and jazz it up. To start with, I like this pocket better than the other one. It's bigger and has a zipper. So I can cut this one up and glue it on top of the other pocket, and now I have an even better pocket. Now it's time to bust out the sparkles. So before I cut this material up, I realized that if I cut it the right way, the sleeves would make great shoe covers, because sometimes you just need sparkly shoes. The rest of the material I can use on the fanny pack. So to prevent too much bulkiness, I'm going to cut this pocket off of the pants, because I'm going to glue the bigger one over it. Using a glue gun, I'm going to add the sparkly material to the outside of the new pocket and then glue it to the pants. When using the glue gun, I find that it's easier to glue one side at a time. So now it's looking a little bit more exciting, but we can do better. To start with, we can clean it up a little bit. Now, using extra material from old fanny packs I made back in the day, I'm gonna jazz it up some more. The cool thing about these fanny packs is that you can get creative with it and do whatever you want. You can also take pockets from other pairs of pants and add them on. So in the process of making this fanny pack, I made the life-changing discovery that you can glue L-wire onto fabric by using a hot glue gun without having to sew. This is about to change the game for me because I love to get lit, but I do not sew. This L-wire is sound activated, so it lights up to the beat of the music. You can find it on my online store at WakenMake.com. I got it from my homies from Electric Styles. They have a lot of sick festival and party gear. Holla! Alright, so I have taken an old useless pair of pants and making a super sweet fanny pack, and applying the principles of permaculture. I've even used the extra material that I didn't use for my fanny pack and made this sweet visor organizer. This is visor organizer 2.0. I even have a little pocket on there. Holla! So I have one last little thing to add, because you can even add more stuff to your fanny pack to make it even more spectacular. A few suggestions are you could always put a little carabiner, attach your water bottle. I love these water bottles that are like soft and they roll up and they fold up on themselves so they're not all bulky and taking up space. I got this carabiner with a light. This is priceless, comes in use so often, especially like in a dark porta potty or some gnarly situation like that. I love these little retractable jams. I guess they're initially used as lighter leashes, but I make a little stash spot out of them. I got a mirror on the other end, so I can always make sure, check myself before I wreck myself. And finally, this will really come in use at a place like Envision or Burning Man. This little container has some reusable cutlery, so you never know when someone's going to offer you a delicious meal, and you do not want to be wasteful and use disposable utensil all day, all weekend, so it's always good to have something like this. So yeah, there's all types of stuff you can add to your fanny pack. A lot of times I will even put some of this stuff, I'll turn this into like a little sash, and I'll attach my water bottle to this, the cutlery, so it's not all hanging off your fanny pack. But if you check out the video of Festival Necessities, you can see some more details about that. In the meantime, I hope you guys have gotten some inspiration. Maybe some of you will make your own fanny packs. If you do, when you see me, come give me a little fanny pack high five. And please stay tuned. I will be posting lots of videos, lots of TakenMakes, lots of music festival tips and tricks and advice and all types of good stuff so that we all have the best time ever. So holla at your girl.